It began quietly, almost too quietly for something so large and so unsettling. There were no alarms or sudden alerts, just a simple message written like a final note from someone who had seen too much. Harvard astrophysicist Avi Loeb released what he called his final warning about 3I Atlas, the third interstellar object ever discovered and perhaps the most mysterious visitor our solar system has ever faced. His voice was calm, steady, and almost gentle, the way he spoke whenever preparing to change the entire conversation. For months, scientists around the world argued about Atlas, sometimes with curiosity and sometimes with irritation. They debated its strange behavior, its sudden color shifts, its unexplained acceleration, and the enormous jets of gas blasting off its surface. Astronomers noted an anticoma stretching nearly 3 million kilometers, a massive tail no natural object of its size should produce. The mass loss rates made no sense, and every new observation added more confusion. But Loeb watched the numbers more closely than anyone. With updated models and sharper images from Chinese orbiters and Earth-based telescopes, he reached a conclusion no scientist wanted to accept. The physics simply did not match anything natural. The energy output was far too high. The jets were too powerful. The behavior refused to fit the rules of comets. And so he said the words others feared to consider: if Atlas does not break into fragments by December 19, 2025, then it cannot be a natural body. From the moment Atlas was discovered on July 1, it behaved like something that did not belong in our solar system. It arrived without a predictable path, drifting into the inner system on a trajectory that matched no known gravitational history. At first its features looked normal, showing the dusty coma of a comet and the expected jets of carbon dioxide. But then everything changed. The mass loss exploded to levels never seen before. Its tail stretched farther than the distance between Earth and the Moon. China's Tianwen-1 orbiter captured huge gas jets erupting from the object. Yet despite all that force, the nucleus stayed whole, as if nothing could crack it. Other tools recorded odd color shifts, sudden bursts of speed, and non-gravitational acceleration. One or two of these could be mistakes. But all of them together formed a pattern that echoed the first interstellar object ever found, Oumuamua. That strange visitor still defies explanation to this day, and many remembered it when Atlas began acting the same way. By late October, whispers turned into heated debates. Something felt off. Something felt staged. And Avi Loeb put the pieces together. He calculated the energy required for the jets and discovered a shocking mismatch. To create the force observed, Atlas would need 1,600 square kilometers of sunlit surface. But images showed it had only a tiny fraction of that, no more than 5.6 kilometers across. A natural comet cannot release more mass than it contains. It cannot produce more energy than the sun gives. And it cannot remain intact if it behaves violently for months. Loeb concluded that if Atlas were natural, it should have shattered into at least 16 pieces by December 19. If those fragments do not appear, the only explanation left is artificial engineering. A machine could produce powerful jets without destroying itself. Thrusters could mimic comet-like gas flows. A technological craft could release controlled bursts of material far beyond anything a natural body could survive. Loeb did not soften the message. He said plainly that an intact Atlas would be artificial. The scientific community erupted instantly. Many experts accused Loeb of fear-mongering. Others said the data was misunderstood. But Loeb reminded them that their expertise was limited to natural objects. None of them had ever considered the possibility of ancient technology drifting through space. He also reminded critics of his history. In 2019, he proposed that an interstellar meteor exploded over Papua New Guinea. He was ridiculed until the US government later confirmed he was correct. Now he faced a similar storm of disbelief. As the arguments raged, the anomalies kept piling up. Atlas showed non-gravitational acceleration. It changed color in unnatural ways. Its CO2 behavior didn't match comet models. Its brightness shifted unpredictably. Its jets looked like deliberate propulsion. And its energy output was impossible for any natural object. Now everything points to December 19, 2025, the day Atlas makes its closest pass to Earth. Telescopes such as Hubble and James Webb will be focused on it. If fragments appear, scientists can relax. But if Atlas remains whole, the implications become enormous. It would mean technology older than Earth exists. Intelligence older than humanity has already crossed near our home. And our solar system is not isolated the way we once believed. As the world waits, Atlas continues drifting toward us, glowing faintly, shedding mass, and refusing to answer the questions it raises. Humanity stands on the edge of a revelation bigger than anything science has faced. If Atlas breaks apart, we breathe. If it stays whole, the universe speaks. Subscribe to our channel and thanks for watching.